Welcome back, everyone. This is Mr.StealUrGurl, your host of StealSpeaks. And as you can see, I'm casting another Planetary Annihilation match. This time it is against KISEL, who is spawning in as the Gray Armorless Commander, starting out with a bot factory. That is quite standard. I think he's doing triple bot factory and a couple mass extractors and going fourth air factory. That is, well, I'm going to introduce the other player. This is my buddy. I think he wiped the floor with me the other day in a ranked match. I will get you back, sir. His name is gabbsc2. I just met him. And he is the Brown Invictus Commander. I don't know if I already mentioned that. He started out with Air Factory first, which is highly unusual, but it could be highly effective. And he's doing a radar. That is a very important thing. And he's going bot factories, all the things after that. And I think he's going to expand with that fabrication aircraft, which is going to be painfully slow. But that is okay because right now, KISEL doesn't have anything to deal with it. This is a ranked match. This is Duelist Prime. Again, I think they're all called... Nope, this is Duelist Prime. They're not all called Duelist Prime. This is Duelist Prime. And the floating moon right around there, right there where my cursor is Highlander. Now, back to the match. That is quite a build order. Let's see how KISEL's doing. KISEL is one of the top players. He's getting an energy generator before the air factory. And here we go. We got docks going all over the map. Taking a look around. Trying to see what they could see. Trying to find out where their opponents are. And I think KISEL is going straight for a single laser defense tower. And right here on the small screen, there's a little bot engagement, and with that awesome micro, those docks are just dancing. That one docks took forever to kill. gabbsc2 took forever to knock out that one bot, but it wasn't exactly his fault. KISEL is an excellent dancer. And gabbsc2 is moving to the back of KISEL's base so that he can not expand there. And wow, a bombing run here in the small screen. Let's check that out in the full screen. Let's see the destruction. And I am going to switch back because I think a fabricator eats it. Let's go back 15 seconds to check that out. That is one beautiful thing of this replay manager. We could go back and check out the things we missed. There is a single laser defense tower. Oh, and down goes that fabrication bot, and I think those metal extractors are in grave danger. Well, maybe not. There's only 2 docks left, so that's not a problem. And again, I had to go back 15 seconds because there was a little engagement going on. This is a insane match so far. The players are already beating up on each other at a very high level. And KISEL's not dancing very much, but gabbsc2 is, and he won that engagement quite decisively. He has 4 docks left to KISEL's 0 there. Let's check out the arming tab. KISEL has 38, 23 mobile, 1 fabber, 6 factories. gabbsc2 is 55, 43 mobile, 1 fabber, and 5 factories. A little bombing run going on over there. He took out the... Wow, he is doing some major damage. That fabber goes down, and that single laser defense tower is not looking very healthy. And there's a 1-2 punch there from gabbsc2. He's following up with some more docks as KISEL's starting to roll off the factory line some spinners, and that spinner just bit the dust there. That is a excellent move there by SC2, taking out that little forward resource base, if you would call it that, resource producing area. And it appears GabbsC2 is trying to get around the back. He's not having that much success with finding anything, but let's see if he has any success getting in the back here and causing some damage. Not much else is going on, so let's just get the little screen over here and the big screen where the action is happening. Boom! Down goes a fabricator. That is so many fabricators lost there. And 2 metal extractors. Let's see what that does to KISEL's economy. 57 to 85. Wow. That's not wow. I'm kind of speechless because KISEL's an excellent player. And GabbsC2, he's not really a close friend. I just met him the other day playing ranked matches, and he mopped the floor with me, and he told me he's undefeated. And I could definitely see why. And KISEL's economy dips into the negative. That is unfortunate as his efficiency drops to like low. We'll get back to 70. That's not 51%. That's not good. And GabbsC2's docks are just hanging out. And oh man, I missed that. We are going back 15 seconds. And GabbsC2's bots are pulling in to cause some damage, wiping out some of those, wiping out some of those bolos. And KISEL's Uber Cannon, let's take a look at that again. That Uber Cannon was a complete miss. I don't mean to rub that into your face there, KISEL, but nothing. Maybe 1 dox. Terrible. That is such a waste, but these things do happen, right? We've all played the game. Well, not everyone, but those docks and back just get cleaned up. I want to see that again. I'm sorry, everyone, I keep rewinding, but I want to see the fate of those docks and back. And it appears KISEL has danced better there. And it appears that KISEL is mopping up GabbsC2's bots, what's left of that force. Tanks do such a number on bots. Very, very well played there. And it appears KISEL's pushing forward. He has had enough of hanging out in his base. He built 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicle factories. I think he is ready to push forward as he takes out 2 metal extractors and builds some of his own. But it appears GabbsC2. Wow, what a nice dodge from that. Let's take a look at that again. I like Uber Cannons, but that was a pretty cool dodge. And those vehicles are going down. And the little bit of a late reaction. I think he was anticipating those docks to be right there, but he completely misses. Those are 2 misses there, KISEL. These things happen, but wow. And down goes that bomber. There's a little air fractar up there. And GabbsC2 did the wise thing and pulled out of that area. I think GabbsC2, as you can see in the small screen, I'm going to put it up there in the big one, is building up on the vehicle factories. I think that is the right thing to do. He needs to match KISEL's factory count. Let's change the screens. I want to see what KISEL's doing. Also, KISEL is building another vehicle factory as he is pushing in those tanks. He definitely has the advantage. And I see some bombers flying around here. And there's a light raid here as some bumblebees get taken out. And oh my god, those bombers just get annihilated by that Air Force. I am going to zoom in here on the small screen. I think this is a little more important than what's happening here in the back of the base. I think it's taken care of, so I made a bad call there. It happens. Alright. It appears in the front lines that the larger number of bolos is really starting to pay off as KISEL is gaining more ground in the front. I'm going to zoom out there. Let's see if there's any raiding happening in this small screen. There's not a lot going on besides the front. I'm going to keep it zoomed out, kind of looking right there, just in case KISEL decides to raid again. I don't think Gabbsc2 could afford to raid right now. He is quite behind on eco, 134 to 120. That fabricator is up. There we go. There is a raid coming in from KISEL here in this small screen. Let's take a look at that at the big screen as it explodes. Boom! That is a lovely thing. And KISEL is still building single laser defense towers, and I believe he is still expanding. Let's take a look. Yes, he is. And a little raid. There's fractars going on here at the main in the front, but let's take a look at this raid. We could always hit 15 seconds back. We can actually see both of them here on the big screen. That is a very nice raid. I am going to switch it out. Those tanks are just going to mow those docks down. I really think KISEL... Oh, look at all... KISEL's mowing through. And I really think that... Gabbsc2 really needs to commit these bolos to something. And it appears that KISEL is sending in some docks for a raid, and that is really going to hurt his economy, hurt Gabbsc2's economy when he drops down to 64. Ouch! Down to 36 efficiency. I don't know how Gabbsc2 is going to bounce back from this one. And an energy generator going down, and a raid up. Goodness, there are simultaneous raids happening here, and that is some high-level play. That is how you do it. KISEL is definitely the man here, fighting several fronts, but he is losing some docks here from those tanks that Gabbsc2 has finally decided to commit to battle. And with the spinners here, there's about 4 spinners in this little group. They're just wiping out those air superiority fighters, the hummingbirds. I don't think the bombers could do much against this. I think it is a slow attrition till death for SC2 at this point. I'm sorry, SC2. You have fought very well against a excellent player. He is in the top 10 currently, so don't feel bad that you are on the back foot right now. I really thought Gabbsc2 had this. But you know what? I am speaking too soon. Let's hold off on our judgments. And boom bots, there is definitely something going on here for KISEL. He really wants to seal the deal. Let's hold off on making passing judgment on what will happen. Perhaps KISEL will be able to pull something out. Those boom bots are coming in. KISEL's down, Gabbsc2 is down to 30%. Maybe that judgment was correct. And boom! Down he goes. That was an awesome match. That was some high-level play from both players. Very well done there, KISEL. And very nicely held on there by Gabbsc2. I really thought Gabbsc2 had this, considering how the beginning was going. But this is why KISEL is a top player. This is why KISEL is on Exodus Esports' front page as a top contender. That Armorless Commander is looking pretty awesome. Very well played there. Thank you for watching, everyone. And drop me a like, subscribe to my channel, and you will see more casts from Planetary Annihilation. And as always, everyone, GG!